color.
Ah, damn. Camera reset on me. Hang on. There we go. Woo! Oh, it's going to be that kind of night. I can feel it. Welcome back, everybody, to another stupid sports show here on 106.9 Click FM. I'm your host, Jim B. And, we're getting some NHL hockey tonight. The Boston Bruins, who, they're inevitable. They're the Bruins. We just accept it and kind of move on. But as a Washington Capitals fan, it's always nice to know that the Penguins aren't doing well, but it's also good to know why, I think, at this point. So I'm tuning in tonight to see if my overall impression that I've got from reading up on them is the truth. That good goaltending makes up for lousy offense. And speaking of which, wait, I need to bring up my bingo list. And yes, we do have bingo going tonight. Speaking of El Gato. There we go. That is ready, and I will grab the bingo link in just a short moment. And if any of you are new to this madness over here, we play bingo from time to time on this channel. Try to do it for every sport. I'm still working on a bingo list for basketball. But we just look for like the common, the rare, the legendary events that can occur during a hockey game. Sometimes they're stat related, sometimes they are accidental, sometimes they are things going completely wrong or going amazingly right. Okay, Luke has card number 11. Thank you, Luke. Meanwhile, somewhere around here, there will be a releasing of the All-Star rosters, East and West. Oh, Sidney Crosby has made it again, and that's what they're going to be spending all this time on the pregame for. Great. If you do spot them, True North, everyone wins bingo. It'll be all bonuses from there on out. I think the only real specialty condition I have tonight, and I'm not even sure I can do it, is for if the Leafs lose. Let me see. Meanwhile, Logan has claimed card number 21. Thank you, Logan. Meanwhile, Coburg is an avid Penguins hater, so he cheers for the Bruins. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, Ovechkin and Crosby, I feel like they came into the league around the same time, maybe a couple of years removed from each other, so yeah. I mean, it is. It's cool that that Ovi's still skating, but yeah, I had a feeling that Crosby couldn't last forever. Meanwhile, True North has got card number 24. We'll get that marked down. Meanwhile, apparently the NHL Players Association, if that's what that stands for, have a new debut of a mental health program. Hmm. That's okay. So, got one link from. Let's check the sporting news first, just because I figured it'd be a little bit more neutral than one directly from the NHLPA. Okay. Meanwhile, Panthers goaltender Spencer Knight is the latest player to enter the program, unavailable for an indefinite period while he receives care from the Player Assistance Program. Oh, okay. This is just well, is it has it greatly changed from when it debuted in '96, or? Oh, no kidding. I didn't know that was. Oh, I didn't. Well, now I know that Sidney Crosby is Canadian. Huh. Ah, commercial break that is never going to end. Keeps trying to sell me everything while I'm trying to sell you our period one sponsor for this game on another stupid sports show. It's Dr. Lou. It's not a real doctor, but it technically is a soda. Oh, he's from Nova Scotia. Oh. And hello, Tim. I had a feeling that we'd see you tonight, seeing as we're covering your boys. So, yeah, they better not screw it up. Oh, damn, even Cornman has shown up tonight. This is a lot of different names that we're seeing tonight. Huh? Glad to have you all here. Oh. I don't think it'll be a completely lopsided game, but I'm just gonna say off the bat, edge to Boston. They cannot be stopped. They are inevitable. By the dawning of the sun, we shall all cower toward Boston. I understand, Corn Man. Well, it's pretty calm so far because, well, nothing's happened. The game hasn't started. They've been taking at the pregame to announce people from, I think they're doing the Eastern All-Star lineup before the game and the Western at the first intermission. But we'll be taking a break, so I won't have to wisecrack through it. News from the Bruins. They have dropped the lawsuit on the Red Sox for conflict of interest for buying the Penguins. And meanwhile, True North is getting more hidden videos. True North, which knows which videos he already can't watch in the playlist, by the way, because all the Patreon members get to check on the playlist early. So, you know, if you want to see how the madness comes together during the week, it's a little thought. All right, so we've got Swayman, who's going to be in the goal for Boston tonight, and the forgive my mangled pronunciation, Nedeljkovic for Pittsburgh. Both of them, for their goals against average, have an under of 2 and an over of 3. And away we go. We start with an early face-off win by the Penguins, who have a little bit trouble clearing it out of their own zone, and settle for a random dump in on the blue line that they somehow managed to keep a little bit of a hold of. Reinforcements soon arrive. Play back and forth along the board soon gets interrupted by Boston, who are able to skip it ahead to... All right, I should probably turn it up a little so I can hear some names getting called. Number 63. Oh, yeah. Of course. And yeah, and Marchand, once he's parked in front of the goal, is able to, 41 seconds in, get a tip off the rebound. 1-0 already, Boston. Wow. So, yeah, this is how we're doing so far, folks. Brad Marchand has already scored. Meanwhile, I'm informed Nashville will play Calgary tonight. Preds coming off a win in Chicago, 3-0. And Calgary has won recently, beating the Wild. Hey. At least it's noteworthy, gets people's attentions. All right. We're back in the action. Pittsburgh doing another dump in to try to generate any offense, keep things even. But Bruins will give a little bit of a chase, then they are take advantage of a giveaway, and I think that's Pasta trying to weave it back in, but it's easily deflected away. We'll just have to get thrown onto mid-ice. A little bit of forechecking by number 10 for Pittsburgh. Gets sent down the near side, and yeah, Swayman will come out of goal to get it. I'm sorry. Kovic, almost a huge collision, and then as they're trying to get out of their own end, they give it away again. Oof. This is some ugly, ugly passing by Pittsburgh. Too clumsy in their own end. Damn. Yeah, I saw they had to go into overtime against the Anaheim Ducks. True North. Oh, and we've already got icing. All right, we have to have gotten at least a couple of spots so far. Well, we just got icing, so you can mark that off on your cards. I haven't heard anything mentioned about Original Six. I believe Boston is one of the Original Six teams. But nope, that's just where we are so far. Oh my goodness. Nearly had a chance to tap in, but Swayman was waiting the whole time. Made a wall by the post. Penguins thankfully still able to keep it in. Rescued at the blue line. Back and forth, swung around, deflected in front. Bruins come away with it. Yeah. Oh, wow. Bruins are Original Six, Penguins are not. Yeah, I think they came into the league of like a little before, a little after. I keep thinking it was like the 1960s or the 1970s when the Penguins came into the league. All right, Penguins have dumped in again, and now they're finally getting an opportunity. Deflection on goal, save by Swayman. Gets flung out to center ice. Penguins are able to grab it, allow a couple players to change. And I'm a little bit behind on the time. I apologize. Yeah, I figured. Bruins have been here for a good long while. Oh, yeah. They just got around to announcing the goal for some reason. Penguins are 1955. Damn, so they've been around longer than the Caps have. They weren't officially a franchise until the 1970s. Hmm. Meanwhile, Penguins get a takeaway in their own end after the Brewers tried to make it 2-0. They get onside. Shot from near the blue line, saved by Swayman. They send it around the boards again, and all they give is a head start on the Bruins and a quick clear. More line changes. They have to keep it moving. He gets off the stick of a Bruins player, so they will chase to the corner. O'Connor is in there. Intense negotiations result in a surprise win by Pittsburgh. They send it around the boards. Passy around the world. And they make the equalizer off the rebound. O'Connor has tied it at 1 for Pittsburgh. Damn. That is just some great puck movement around the board. Shot from the blue line comes in, and Connor is right there for the rebound. Islanders were restructuring of a folded 1926 franchise. Yeah, Gresling was like a yard away. Bring the stat. Luke, tell me something about the Detroit Red Wings defense. Oh, wow. Oh man, I will have to check on some of these spots when we get to the break, but oh damn, and again there's saved by Swayman. Boston will have to take it out of their own end again. As I bring up the box score, Penguins try to speed through one skater, number 59, looping around 4, now 5 Bruins congregated in the middle. They're gumming up the works pretty good. However, Penguins are able to gather the puck up again behind the trapezoid, and they get a second goal off a deflection right in front. It's 2-1 Pittsburgh. Oh my goodness. Ishii? Hi. We have a bonkers game so far. It'll be Graves. And it goes off a dude's skate. Oh my goodness. This is insane. And just before we can even get settled, Pasternak gets the equalizer. We are 6.5 minutes in. It's already 2-2. Pasternak gets the goal. Okay, so let's check. Any defenseman getting any points? All right. So far, one defenseman, McAvoy, for the Bruins, has gotten an assist. So defenseman gets a point, can be marked off on your cards if you have it. Pizza before the second? I don't know if I'd go that far, but I could see pizza before the third. For those of you who are new here, when we talk about pizza, we mean an occurrence where a team scores 6 goals or more in a game. It's a throwback to an offer that the Caps would do for their home games. What is this game, man? What is this game? Well, Cordman showed up for a calm kind of stream, and then he wandered in here and got this. So, my apologies, man. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, okay. Well, so far, I don't know what the hell to think. If there is any good reason for what I'm witnessing. Ah, Luke has got his stat together. In games where Wings have scored 3 or fewer goals, they are 0-13-1. Oh. Oh, that does sound bad. Ooh. My sympathies, Luke. Yeah, we got ourselves a gato. She decided that she was going to get extra disruptive because she got fed early, so yeah. Honestly, oh, defense. We have so much defense, we don't know what to do with it. But offense, whew. Yeah, no. Don't talk about the players texting the coaches late at night because if they're not saying anything besides "you up," I don't what? Third goal now by the Penguins? Is that Gensel again? Really, his second goal? It is 3-2. Penguins up on the Bruins. All right, let's see. Do they give him? Oh, and Graves got credit for one of the goals for the Penguins. So defenseman scores can be checked off on your cards as well. Um, yeah, Coburg, considering how a couple of our best offensive players seem perpetually injured forever, I am not surprised that we couldn't come up with people to take care of business in the shootout. Even though Ovechkin is still there, but he's definitely down a few pegs, and this game is bonkers. Man, I don't know how this is happening. I'm not complaining, but oh goodness. And now we have to redo the face-off. Wait, did everybody call for Simon Says? Nope, no, they're just complaining about people on the back part of the circle. All right, Boston does win the face-off. And now we are... Oh, we got a penalty coming up? Oh, shoot. This is going to be a power play for the Bruins. Number 73 for Pittsburgh gets 2 for high sticking. Well, folks, Bruins are on the power play. Oh. Yeah, he got Steen, number 62 for the Bruins, right in the face. And he didn't come... to his credit, he didn't complain about it. He just kind of floated over toward the penalty box. All right, Pittsburgh gets a quick win off the faceoff, and with that, they fling it around the near side boards. All right, as Pasternak, he'll bring it out from behind goal, send it back to Zaka, who will throw it ahead for Marchand, gets it onside. Pasternak now controlling in the corner. As Zaka has to throw it back, and unfortunately goes back to McAvoy, back out to center ice. A bit of a line change made for the Pens, but not everybody. All right, Geeky has a turnover in the neutral zone, and O'Connor is going to go for it. And no penalty on the takedown. And O'Connor had to wait a while to take it back out of the net, and now we have a good breakaway. 2-0. And a great save by Swayman. Oh, 2-0. 2-0. And Swayman stops it. Holy crap. Robbed of a shorthanded goal, but oh, that was just such a great effort by Swayman. 2-0 denied. Check off a rare spot on your card. That was good. I don't even care if Boston scores. That was great. DeBrusque has it over on the side. Lindholm from the top of the point. And it gets tipped aside before a save needs to be made. Pasternak throws it back across for DeBrusque. And that got stopped up high. Geeky gets it from behind the goal line, back up top to Lindholm. Skates towards center. Pasternak, his shot blocked into the corner. Geeky gets it back again. And we'll throw it out for Lindholm. That shot gets stopped. Rebound thrown away into the far corner. And we are back at full strength. And now players are falling all over the ice as we get back to full strength. Oh. You know what? If they... Yeah, definitely a couple of them have been pinball because there are... I know at least one of them bounced off of a player's skate and a stick before it got into the goal. So you can mark pinball goal off on your cards. Absolutely. We have a pause in the action for whatever reason, but no worries, folks. Oh, we're kind of caught up on the time. It's officially 9:35 to go in the first, but insane. At least the Pens are making it difficult now in the defensive zone. Nearly gets thrown in front. But Penguins are able to take it away. But they were looking for a change, not for actual advancement of the puck. They get it onside, and that shot by 43. Let it go, but it got deflected into the stands. Yeah, over the glass she goes. So mark that off on your cards, folks. Puck over the glass if you have it. And we can definitely check off odd man rush. I don't think any of them have been in the 5. If they have and I have missed it, I apologize, but I will keep my eyes open. All right, let's see if there's anything else we can check off. I'll go over the rosters to see if there's any rookies who scored tonight. I think it's pretty possible at this point, considering how hot everybody's sticks have been here in the first period. All right. Well, just so y'all know, what we have had so far. We've had icing, a rare number one from that 2-on-0 that didn't result in a goal. Puck over the glass, odd man rush, defenseman scores, defenseman gets a point. And meantime, over in the team stats, Penguins outshooting the Bruins 11-8, have and are winning the faceoff battle 7-4. Okay. Wow. All right. Our game is back. Down to 9:06. All right, off the faceoff, Pens win from behind the goal line along the boards out to center ice, but the Bruins immediately rebuff their advances and throw it into their end. Got a little neutral zone battle going on. A really great job by number 87. Throws it on goal because Swayman could not control. There is a second effort, which Swayman finally does cover up. Ooh. Hey, that is no kidding. The Women's Professional League is getting started for hockey. Cool. All right, we are at 8:46 to go, and we've got a whole family of people in the classic Disney throwback style Mighty Ducks jerseys. So, yeah. Little of every bit. They are all right. I'm willing to call a second rare spot for this. I haven't seen them having to fix the ice with, the water and puck solution, but mark it off. We've got a second rare space. Off the faceoff, Bruins win, elevated to center. A little bit too far for Pasternak to give chase. Penguins are able to at least clear their own blue line, but lose it in the neutral zone. They will try to regroup through the center, cannot thread the needle, end up flinging it directly onto Swayman, end up chasing back in to get the rebound and fight for it in the corner. Gets flung into the near corner now. Bruins will clear. And some good effort in passing to at least dump it in and frustrate the Bruins a bit more, but they're content to wait this out now, apparently. Centering pass missed on, and another Nedeljkovic gets the save, and O'Connor assists on the clear, trying to poke it forward, and instead it gets poked over the boards. Clock will stop at 7:28. Oh, I can't wait for next week. Next week we are going to have a fun game for Thursday night hockey. Oh, and before I forget, we have to thank our sponsor for all of these Thursday night hockey games here on Another Stupid Sports Show. The Home Depot, with over 200 locations across Canada, Mexico, and Central America, they are the leading hardware supplier on the North American continent. And now with the first United States store in Assumption, Illinois. We have another one deflected into the net down to 7:01. I think we might have another commercial break coming up soon. I can feel them. I can feel them desperate to push that button to get it going. But they cannot. Yeah, unless you can get to the location in Assumption, True North, then you can redeem them there. But if that's not the case, I don't know what to tell you. All right, another Bruins win off the faceoff in their end. Well, bounce pass to get ahead, fling it over a defenseman's head as well. Marchand just wriggling his way through the middle. He'll swerve away, get hung up on the boards, and watch it get flung past him in the other direction. A great poke in the end by one of the Pittsburgh players is able to slow things down for a little bit. Does it give them time to set up? Not quite. Not with an intercepted pass by number 74, who will just dump it in after he skates nearly the length of the ice to go. How long until ads during live play like you get in NASCAR? Oh, I'm sure that I could very easily program ads during live play. But I would have to make sure that I was doing it at the right times and for the right reasons. Nedeljkovic might have to face another flurry here. And that player gets upended. They wanted a call. Did not get one. Pittsburgh trying to set up now in the Bruins zone. From behind the goal line, they will send it back up to the blue. Try to throw it in, and even they don't know where it went, so they just assume, yeah, it went out. And 5:33 to go. Yeah. I've had a very, very exciting start. Wow. Plus minus is now 15.5, third highest in NHL history. Whew. Well, I've thought about it, but we're gonna take things slow on getting more ads into things. All for this game, for the over-under. Let's see how much more bonkers this game can get. It has good potential so far. May have had to slow down a little, and as each team had to get refocused by the coaches, but somehow the Penguins are holding on, and keeping the Bruins from getting any major scoring chances. They're having to work for it. Oh, yeah. Celebrating 100 years of Boston Bruins hockey. They're even saying it on ESPN. Putting on Jim Montgomery, the Bruins coach, with his very, very nice purple tie. All right. Oh, yeah, this will probably be a good time for me to actually get the music set up for the break. Oh, yep. There we go. Meanwhile, the Bruins have won off the face-off. They keep it in off the dump attempt. Shot gets deflected before it ever gets to Nedeljkovic. Eventually cleared. Had to fight ahead through a quickly returning Bruins defensive front, and here comes Marchand up the near boards. He will just bounce off the wall ahead, force Penguins to deal with it in their own end. They just barely do. But dang, what do you know? The Bruins recovered again, have to hold on to it on the near side for a while, but then they lose it. It gets dumped in from center ice by the Pens. Everybody gets a line change going, and now the Bruins will prepare to charge up the ice once more. True North, one of my ex-roommates, and just so you know, he did this with my permission, and I told him, if she scratches you or you get hurt, it's on you, not me. He tried to put hats on Angie once. He learned she was not down for that. Not for any reason, no matter how much bribery she got. All right, we got a great job keeping it in. Eller from basically right by the goal line gets it past Swayman. We are at 4-2. Oh, wow. Pizza before the start of the second? Oh, he beat Swayman over his shoulder. Damn. Ooh. All right. Bruins can't control the puck off the face-off, so what'll the Penguins do? Try to send it in again and be pests about it. Couple players on the forecheck. Bruins start speeding up the far side of the ice, whiff on the centering pass, and then get minorly tangled up before allowing number 2 for the Penguins to advance up ice. He gets hung up along the boards. It turns over. And a good wide up there by Pasternak, but saved by Nedeljkovic. I'm never going to get his name right this whole game. It's going to be different every time. All right. Bruins now trying to screw around behind the goal. Have to bring it out by the face-off circle. Trading around, having to do passy, losing it in the far corner, but recovering again behind the goal line. Now we're at 2:45 to go. That pass finally doesn't connect. They just barely keep it in. Have to fling it in again, but do allow a bit of a line change, at least for the Bruins. Whew. Oh, now it's at 15.7 now. Woo! Can't stop this train. Apparently the Pens don't want to stop it either because they flung it down the ice again, and once again they are in hot pursuit. They are pressing the issue with Boston. And negotiations now continue behind the goal line. In front, right to the side of the net now. Swayman on high alert. Pass interrupted. Swayman has to cover up. Harkins was pursuing that thing like a bat out of hell. And Swayman had no choice but to leap out and hide it under his glove. Is this the highest number of goals given up by the Bruins in a period this season? You're kidding me. All right, folks, who the hell knows what this game is anymore? Oh, wow. And while the Rangers have scored, who are they playing tonight? Oh, good. They're playing Chicago. Good. Fantastic. All right, Penguins have managed to get back into the offensive zone. Pass gets deflected along the boards. However, Penguins do manage to recover and fling it behind the goal line again. Controlled for a moment behind the goal line. They try to deflect it towards the front of the net. It's just to the side, and we are down to a minute to go in this period. Was that a brief moment of booing that I just heard in the TD Garden? Uh-oh, now we got O'Connor coming up, and the nearest side gets drilled in the corner. But is now involved in intense negotiations along the boards for the puck again. It gets flung the other way, however, before he can skate for it. Gives a little tap goodbye. Clearing attempt fails off the stick. However, another defender does manage to get away of a centering pass. They will rescue it along the far boards and flick it into the other end. Can Boston get anything going with 3 seconds left? Not with it getting tapped into center ice, and we will take it into the first intermission 4-2. Meanwhile, the Rangers are up 2-0 over the Hawks. 2 goals in 13 seconds. Whee! I mean, you can technically say that we got a theoretical pizza because a total of 6 goals were scored in the first period, but that's not how it works. Penguins have a chance to do something really embarrassing here. Let's see how the Bruins can react in the second period. We're going to take a little pause for the cause. I will do some lookups on other bingo spots that we may have nailed. And we've got a brawl going in New York. Let us know if it's all noogies or tickle fight, Tim. Meanwhile, our pause for the cause begins here on another stupid sports show.
pumping the, 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 Pump it,
Oh, that was a nice little pause for the cause there. We are back for the second period, which we are expected to start viewing at any point. I managed to get through without hearing one of the all-star selections for the West team, so I think I navigated that first intermission pretty well. If you managed to get caught up in it, I do apologize. It happens even to the best of us, and hopefully you can regain that time back in some other way, maybe tomorrow or on the weekend. Oh. That first period was a hell of a surprise, especially with Penguins coming out and being able to just score so easily on the Bruins. I am agog. And they stick with their goalie. All right. That bounce pass gets way all down the ice. It is clear, however. Marchand will dump it in right near Nedeljkovic. Maybe I got it right. And then meanwhile, we actually have a proper offsides. Damn. Okay, so we're starting the next period with an official square getting marked off. If you have offsides, mark it off on your cards. Damn. Let's see. Immediately off the face-off, Penguins win again. Fantastic. And then we'll have number 19 dumping it in. He'll go chasing after it. And a great job by the Bruins, just, battling through and eventually getting it out of their own end. And as Letang and Joseph going after each other, that puck gets knocked over the glass. Oh yeah, I think it's going to be U.S. versus Sweden in the World Juniors in the Gold Cup game. So, cool. All right, Boston wins off this face-off down the offensive end. Back and forth from one end to the other, trying to set up top. Send it back to the near side. Geeky will turn it over, and Pens try to send it ahead. Somehow it ends up onside, but Bruins immediately grab it right back. Now we'll have a little bit of a neutral zone battle. Can we get an actual offensive possession set up? Nope. Pens will clear out from behind their own. And look, for a moment like that just went over the referee's hand. And Swayman will have to glove it up. It'll be a face-off in their end. And things are getting a little bit talkative over on the boards. And yeah, am I shocked that a guy who looks like he's missing a few front teeth is talking some smack? Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm too shocked. We're about 20 seconds behind right now, but right now we have, there he is. The most annoying man in the NHL, Brad Marchand. Looks to be Coyle on the face-off for the Bruins. And after a couple bounces, they managed to take control of it from the near corner, fling it all the way length of the ice, and they fling it off sides. Oh, damn. Well, I guess this is evening out all the fun that we had in the first period. How this is going so far. All right. And after much ado, Penguins will eventually win the faceoff, dump it in on the far side. Cannot control it in the corner, however. It will get dumped out to them again at center ice. Letang could not get it ahead. Crosby gets it ahead, but it's a good save by Swayman. And a good job of patience at the blue line to get it in and give a decent opportunity on the net. Bruins will take it out to center ice. Won't be able to control it for too long before everybody decides we want to play too. And we have a lot of back and forth going. That is eventually won by the Penguins. They'll fling it up the near side boards. Round it goes to the far corner. Nobody waiting at the blue line to rescue it, however, so they'll load up and try it again. This time they'll actually take the puck in. O'Connor making a... Oh, nobody was there to get that pass. And they struggle a bit to clear it, but only managed to get it out to the red line. And just as quickly, the Pens are across again. Just as quickly, they lose control of it, and we have another neutral zone battle developing on our hands. Ooh. All right, finally, Pittsburgh upends things by flinging it into the other end so everybody can get a line change. And there we go, broken stick. And O'Reilly's shot will go high. So if you got a broken stick, mark it off on your cards. Oh, he was something in that old building, I tell ya. If you have those were the days, mark it off on your card. They cannot get something going behind the goal line. However, Boston having difficulties controlling it out to the red line. So Pittsburgh will try it again. They bring it in. And now we being stopped. Is this going to be another penalty on Boston? I think it is. Two minutes cross-checking on Boston. Brandon Carlo going to the penalty box and... Okay. Oh, is it when he's down on the ground? Oh, and apparently he's a penalty killer, so yeah. Oh, yes, it should still be a space. I have it on my master list right here. If it didn't make it in, then I don't know what the heck to say. All right, so a middling power play versus a top-rated penalty kill. All right, can we get a shorthanded goal? We nearly had one earlier, but Swayman managed to rob us of that with a fantastic save. Carlson on the ice. Malkin's shot goes wide. They fling it at the net again, but nobody able to control it. And it'll be a clear to the far corner. And they immediately get pursued. And Marchand was offsides as he was trying for his own shorthanded attempt. Oh, wow. That's a good blocker save by Swayman on the first, I think, only shot of the power play so far. Looks like this is going to be a win off the faceoff for the Penguins. Malkin will send it back to nobody, but just to draw Heinen away. Malkin will get onside, and now we have to save it along the boards, and doesn't quite do it. And Penn's goalie has to come out and rescue it for them. They've finally gotten it back in. Carlson gets the return from Malton. Big lineup by Raquel. Another try. And both were stopped by Swayman. And they return the favor with a big fling down the ice. Ooh. All right, some effort done by the Penguins power play, and they can't manage to get it on without going off sides. Ow. Yeah, and that's just good goaltending work by Swayman. Russ tries to get it across, gets a little bit of support from the back line, flings it around the boards to Eller, who dumps it back up to Letang. Across to Carter. Pass it gets missed, and they can fling it down the ice. Nedeljkovic will come out of net again. Help Letang and company up to the boards. Eller get from Rust back up for Carter, who's able to wind up. His shot gets a little bit of defenseman stick on it. And it off the last puck in front. They get it in finally. Just as the power play expires, I didn't know if that officially counts as a power play. Because, yeah, he just got onto the ice. His penalty had just expired. So it's an even strength goal. 5-2. Carter with the goal. It's pretty much a chip over Swayman. Fifth goal this season for Jeff Carter. Wow. I'm not sure how drunk this game is, but let's just hope it stays a happy drunk instead of a mean drunk. Another turnover in the zone, but not enough support to really do anything with it at the moment. So now Pasternak and the Bruins will try to race down the ice. Just barely keep it on side, but end up with a couple of tangled players. As we've got O'Connell trying to work it ahead on the near boards. We'll send it back to Ruedel. Tries to get to O'Connell, but it's a little off target. Zaka to Geeky gets disrupted. And here comes number 59 up the boards, but it gets knocked away from him, and he's just outright driven into it. Oh, no, and now we've got turnover in the zone. And it's off the post. Oh, my goodness, folks. If you got off the post, mark it off on your cards. Another breakaway by the Penguins. And so far, we nearly have another. Swayman has to come out of net to defend. Crosby is not able to get him out of position for long enough. A pass to try to capitalize gets muffed on by Grenzel. And now they have to fight for it along the boards. Boston will fling it to the end of the ice, pursue it all the way to the goal line. Oh my goodness. Wow. You know what? I am willing to put that down for 10 the goal, because that was just such a dangerous wander by Swayman that he put the team in a bit of unnecessary danger. Oh, so if you have 10 the goal, mark that off. Good job on the near boards of stifling that run. Bruins will settle for flinging it in. Nedeljkovic. I will never get it right. And oh my goodness, we have icing. And now do we have people getting mouthy with the linesman? Oh, awesome. Just a just a whole evening of all kinds of nonsense. Yeah, there's just not enough room for Cosby to get it around Swayman in that dive, but oh, too big a risk. Too big a risk. Wow, Boston doesn't have a shot attempt here yet. End up clearing it to center ice. And they have another giveaway in the neutral zone. They will choose to just dump it in because they don't have anybody back to support them. And now we have another opportunity. O'Connell nearly gets control of it, and the Bruins look like they're back on their heels. And, well, that was a good cue as any. Gecki now makes it 5-3. And you can see that Bostonian in the front say, fucking finally. Yep, this game is drunk, so they're not supposed to say that on TV. Mark it off on your cards. Woo. Yeah, first shot attempt, a sharp angle past the shoulder into the far side of the net. Damn. Oh. Hello, Rachel. This game is drunk. The Penguins are leading the Bruins 5-3 somehow. I have no good explanation for what's going on with this game. I mean, yeah, just ask Tim M if he has a good explanation. He might know a little bit better. Tim M is done. Okay. You know what? That is absolutely fair. Absolutely. Meanwhile, the Rangers are beating Chicago 2-0. Great. Rachel, I think we've got a very good possibility of getting pizza. We might even get a 2-for-1 deal tonight, seeing how things are going right now. I mean, that would be kind of fantastic, not going to lie. Well, I think there's just been some great opportunities for Pittsburgh. They've done some fantastic passing to, keep keep Boston off balance and taking advantage of rebound opportunities in front of the net. Well, considering we still got half of the second period to go and all of the third, I think we have a very good chance of getting pizza. Yeah, officially we're at 10:04 left in the second. January 4th, 1975. Goalie made 52 saves for the Bruins for his only career shutout over the North Stars, Ken Broderick. Not happening today. No, probably not. Nonsense continues elsewhere. Meanwhile, a wild puck off the faceoff. Penguins have to try to clear it from their own end. They'll make an effort, and just like that, Bruins are back to pressuring them. They have to make a dangerous effort up the middle, but finally they're able to get it out to the red line just as quickly, though. Bruins get control of the puck again. Whew. Well, I think Tree is kind of if my general understanding of the Penguins this season is correct, I think he might have written them off, at least for this season. Right now, I'd imagine most Pittsburgh fans are focused on making the Steeler bullshit work. Meanwhile, flinging it in from the far boards along the blue, right close to the blue line, and Nedeljkovic is. Oh, we got an original six mention. Oh man, Yep, there it is. Original six mention. All right, mark it off on your cards if you have it, folks. We got an original six mention. All right. And once again, the Penguins are there to gum up the works as they try to escape their own blue line. Now we have a turnover in the offensive zone. However, Bruins get all their sticks in there. Don't allow the Pens to get an honest chance at it. Pasternak's first official attempt gets blocked by a stick being tipped away. And now the Pens are able to deflect it out to the center, trying to get a little bit of a change going. Zaka trying to work with his magic along the far boards, gets hung up. Negotiations go the Pens' way. And they'll throw it ahead for number 71 to hold up at the blue line and then take it right back out again, just in the interest of keeping things in their hands. All right, now we have an actual honest attempt to move forward. Unfortunately, it has to be returned up to the blue line. And now losing behind the goal line to the Bruins once again. Ouch. Oh, we'll get to it at probably the next stoppage of play for you, Luke. Oh, and we have a quick offensive turnover, but unfortunately they kind of soft pedaled a pass. It slowed up their pace and allowed the Bruins to regroup quicker than I thought they would. Now we have a lot of neutral zone nonsense. One shot that goes way wide into the far corner. Penguins skating very quickly the short way on the ice when really you get further if you go the long way, but, details. They try through traffic, but nobody is able to get to the rebound. A good job by the Boston defense of occupying everybody's time. All right, we have a commercial break now, so we can do a little rundown of what we've got so far. We have had offsides, icing. Those were the days. Original six mentions. Pinball goal off the post. We've definitely had a lot of crowd hates the call. We've had 10 to the goal. Rare one and rare two. Broken stick, puck over the glass, odd man rush. He's not supposed to say that on TV. Defenseman scores. Defenseman gets a point. And, we're close to pizza. My dad hasn't been to a Bruins game since I was born. Oof. Damn. Hey, at least there's one happy Bruins fan who's existing tonight. Pizza will give you bingo? Well, Luke, I think you have a very good shot at bingo then. This is not what I was expecting at all. But, damn, it makes me wonder, could other teams learn something from how the Penguins have played this game as a solution for taking out the Bruins. All you need is rookie scoring and in the 5-hole? All right, well, tell you what, Logan. Just to make sure that I haven't missed anything, I'm going to review all the goals from this game on video during the second intermission, just to make sure I haven't missed in the 5-hole. I know we haven't had any rookies score yet, but once again, I'll review that at intermission as well. And hello, Leif. Hope you're doing well tonight. Oh, meantime, we have people getting a little bit physical down in the Penguins' end. Bruins trying to set up Marchand. Deflection goes wide. Not sure. Oh, Geeky scored and he's a rookie? All right. So we have rookie scores, and that automatically means rookie gets a point, so mark it off. And this is going to be a foul on Pittsburgh. 2 minutes for hooking. Oh boy, folks. Bruins are on the power play. Be very, very afraid. All right. Oh, damn, and now we have the Bruins losing Simon Says. Holy crap. So, mark off Simon Says on your bingo cards. McAvoy winning that, helping out that face-off pass that kind of loses control out to the corner, and intensified negotiations involve a long-distance shot that has to be stopped by Swayman. And early pressure on that fling out to Zacha. McAvoy throws it back to him as Penguins slow their charge up the ice. Zacha will throw it in along the near boards. They poke it through, and they throw it right at Swayman again to make him move. Oh, yeah. It's still going. It's going, and Boston now feels rejuvenated because they got that extra goal, but they haven't been able to do much with it on this power play. All right, here's Marchand. He's usually good for some nonsense. He'll throw it to McAvoy, who sends it along the far boards. But so far, that hasn't worked either. All right, now we got some McAvoy to Brusque, Pasternak, passy around the world. Back to Marchand, moving to the other side of the ice behind the goal. Back up top, inside to Geeky. Throws it to Brusque, and it got muffed by the legs of a stretched out Penguin skater, and now flung down the ice. Announcers have been okay. I think I'm listening to like the ESPN neutral guys, so I'm not like getting a whole bunch of homerism. And all the traffic in front prevented a possible great breakaway, and now they'll try for it again with Coyle, and it never gets past the defender. Oh, wow. You catch up a little bit in the timer at 4:52, but there's only 3 seconds left in the penalty. Chicago has scored 2-1 Rangers. Come on, New York. Oh, so close. So close. All right, behind the goal goes the puck after the faceoff. Attempted clear, ruined by Shattenkirk. From Lindholm back to Shattenkirk on the near side, and the initial shot goes right off the goal, flung back out to Lindholm, who leaves it for Shattenkirk. He'll throw it again, and it gets thrown over the glass. Clock stops again at 4:33, and the commentators seem to have died in my ear. And so that means they're going to go into an official media timeout while they fix it. Oh. Okay, that's fantastic. This game is awesome. I am glad I was live for this game tonight. Markov Jim breaks down laughing at the game, if you have that on your card. Oh, wow. Yep. Thank you to the second period sponsor of another stupid sports show for tonight, Screw City Lager from the Prairie Street Brewing Company. Remember, you never forget your first trip to Screw City, and if you did, well, you probably weren't there to begin with. Yeah, I'm never going to go after specific announcers, because even that loud shirt guy from Canada who ended up coining the bunch of jerks phrase, you know, I I can see how, certain people can look upon him with fondness. Whatever, that's cool. And yeah, there we are. Cap's been knocked out of the final playoff spot by the Devils right now. Oh, come on. They let Dalvin Cook go and he goes and signs with the Ravens. Man, are you kidding me? Yeah, Don Cherry. Of course he would be a former head coach of the Boston Bruins. Of course he would. All right, down to 4:20 to go. Woo! And we have it getting flung into the Penguins' end. Now, the Del uh, Niedermeyer. I'm just going to call him Niedermeyer from now on because that's all I've got in me to be able to say, apparently, at this point. Anyway, Penguins having a bit of time of establishing a presence in the offensive zone, and Bruins are fighting hard for the puck, not giving up. Uh, no, you can kind of you can wait on that, True North. Meanwhile, Luke Musgrave might be activated for the Bears game. Well, if there is any time to do it, this will be one of them. Meanwhile, Marchand couldn't handle that one last puck, so he just kind of skates off for the end of his shift. And, well, since we are so far into the second period, I guess at some point, while the Bruins once again have to set up that with relentless Pittsburgh pressure, thank you to our sponsor, the Home Depot, the North American continent's leading hardware provider with stores all across Canada, Mexico, and Central America, and now for the first time in the USA in Assumption, Illinois. And we'd like to thank them for sponsoring all of the Thursday night hockey games here on another stupid sports show. All right, now we got the Penguins actually making some presence. That shot gets deflected wide. They try to rescue it in the corner. Negotiations are restarted by the Bruins. They're having a little bit of difficulty getting it out from the corner, and now finally it squirts free. And it's enough bother on Zacha that he cycles back into his own end. O'Connell will chase it behind the Penguins' goal with another Bruins player in pursuit. Zacha will flip it to the other side of the boards for it just barely be kept in, only to immediately dunked again. Meanwhile, they can't make it offsides, and wow. Just barely offsides. It has been a very quick, you can tell how quick it has been of a second period has been, Tim, because they are throwing in all the ads whenever they can in the in every pause that they can find. Microphones fixed in Boston. It is yours again. Oh, I love it. This game was just a gift tonight. Absolutely a gift. Oh God. Apparently he broke he broke his audio setup when he unplugged his phone charger because he yanked another cable in the process. All right, great. I definitely feel better about myself, not only as a person, but as a streamer. Okay. Uh, I'm going to guess, I'm going to guess, Luke, that one of those names on that list is Jordan Love, and that's why you're asking me this piece of trivia. Um, I don't know how drunk any of the announcers are, but yeah, they have definitely they have definitely just had an effect on this game. I will just say it that much. Unfortunately, the clearing attempt is grabbed again by Boston at center ice. With 40 seconds to go, they will try to bring it in again. Try it from long distance, and with 35 seconds to go, Carlo, I think, has got his second of the game. It is now a one-goal game, folks. That is how you recharge a crowd of angry Bostonites. All right, well, just so you know, both goalies' goals against averages have been beaten. So we can officially mark those squares off as gained. And if you have goals against average maintained, I'm sorry, you won't be able to check those off. Again, another delayed offsides with 17.5 seconds to go. And the Bruins have decided to make things interesting again. True, but can I name the other three? I can't. Harold Ballard should be resurrected to be president of the Indiana Pacers. I don't blame you, Logan, to be honest. Considering how the Pacers did last night against the Bucks, I'd understand any attempt to try to bring them down from the inside. They're going to try it for the last 10 seconds. Shot from the goal line gets nothing. Another fling in from the blue line goes right into the corner wide. And another missed centering pass does not get it before the end of the second. 4-2 Pittsburgh after one. Now 5-4 at the end of the second. Folks, I've got nothing. I have got absolutely nothing. I have no good explanations for this game except my own confusion. The only other one is active in the AFC. Oh, easy. Joe Flacco. All right, it's time for our pause for the cause. We'll be back in a little while for period number 3, an unexpectedly exciting contest between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Boston Bruins, 5-4, here on another stupid sports show. What are we? What are we even? What are we? doing it again. We are back for the third period. It's 5-4 Penguins now. Bruins pulled within one with the help of, well, a literally last minute goal in the second period. Oh, here we are. And I've had this crawl into my lap. So, I'm going to have to work extra hard to keep on top of things. All right, here we are. Meanwhile, Boston will start off of the faceoff, advancing out of their own end of the ice. It flung into the near corner down on the Pittsburgh end. Now from down low, looking for a shot up the center, but instead it bounces off dude's skate, and now negotiations resume along the far side boards. Yeah, it was a 5-2 lead, and then Boston scored 2 in the second to get back into it. That throw toward the net really misses the mark, wide right of the goal. Pittsburgh will throw it back deep. For the pressure, all the people make the line changes, and yeah, I know, Angie. How dare I deny you your proper place? I can't tell with that goal, man. If anybody can get a better look at that last minute goal that Boston got, meanwhile Pasternak's stick absolutely got obliterated in a shot attempt. If anyone can see on that last goal of the second period, if it went through the 5-hole. Meanwhile, the puck goes into the crowd. Not certain if we'll get a delay of game, but yeah, Geeky. Yeah, oof. Easy save. And what? And now we have a delay of game on Boston? And there goes McAvoy to the box, but okay. So now Penguins are going to go on the power play. And there's a good chance that it may have been deflected through his legs, but I just was not able to get to look and be able to tell. Carlson sends it behind the net. This should be an easy clear for Boston, which they definitely do, bouncing into the far corner. Delcevich does end up helping them clear it. Gets sent ahead. Balkin nearly gets it taken away from him. Has to send it along the boards. Gensel's it rescues along the boards. Malkin tries to keep it in. It's overshot, sent back to the goalie who bounces it forward. Wow. First time they've given up 5 even strength goals in a game this year for the Boston Bruins. Nedeljkovic bats it forward again. Penguins having a little bit of trouble establishing any offensive rhythm on this power play. And once again, they lose it into the penalty box. This looks like this might be a face-off along the boards out in the neutral zone. Jordan Love's highest QBRs were against the Chiefs, Lions, and Panthers. Oh, they're going to do the face-off in the Boston end. Okay. And they're all singing Jimmy Buffett in TD Garden right now. Coil in on the face-off. And Smith wins on the power play, throws it to Letang, gets it back to Smith. Back to Carter from Smith. We've got under a minute to go on the power play, and Marchand breaks it up, sends them back to the neutral zone. Letang will fling it in from the red line. from around to near. Eller flings it from near to far. However, they can't control it along the boards. Boston will waste some time. And Marchand will get an opportunity and score a short-handed equalizer. Brad Marchand, second of the game. Folks, all right, we have some bingo situations to take care of. Well, first of all, let's handle the scoreboard, and yeah, we're all right, let's take a look at this. He might have gone, yeah, he went high and stick side and was able to catch the inside of the net. First shorthanded goal of the season for the Bruins, and holy crap. Okay, we're definitely not getting shut out. Let's just ignore that space. And that is a 92-mile-per-hour shot. Holy crap, True North is calling bingo. He's got card number 24. And Carlson has it as the penalty expires. Carlson will wind it up and it'll go wide. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you have card number 24. Meanwhile, there are intense negotiations happening for the puck in the Boston end. That's fine. Defenseman. Fastener 91. Puck drops. Icing. And rookie gets a point. Yep. You got it. There it is. The diagonal. Blues have gotten the opening goal 1-0 in their game with a Colton Parenko go. Brad Marchand has tied it up 5-5. Meanwhile, at TD Garden, True North has got the first bingo of the night. It is all kinds of bunkers here on another stupid sports show. And we should thank our third period sponsor for that, Horehound, old-fashioned hard candies made with natural Horehound herb tea brewed and steeped in copper kettles to enhance the Horehound flavor. Horehound. All right, Pens will fling it in. Bounces forward a little bit. The forecheck doesn't work. They are able to glove down the puck at center. Gum things up for a little bit. Is able to get it just over the line. Misses wide. Centering pass misses as well. Charge back up the ice by number 48 for Pittsburgh. Isn't able to get anything in the center. Backhander misses as well. Pasternak will just throw it ahead to allow a brief line change. And the Penguins will race back, sending it in, but they are able to rescue it at the blue line. Great job keeping it in the blue line with his skate. They have to fling it around because the Bruins aren't allowing them any room on the inside, and they will lose the puck along those same boards as well. Behind the goal, then back for the neutral zone, and now off of balance, get it in. Nelchevich denies the wraparound as well, cleared out to center ice. Oh, damn, down to 14 minutes to go in the third, and it is bonkers. Bonkers here at TD Garden. 5-5. Boston has just tied it on Brad Marchand's second goal of the night. Have a minor turnover at the red line, but lose control of it as soon as they enter the zone. Penguins can't control the long pass to the red line either, and Bruins will bring it back into their end. Briefly poked away, but Crosby will try to get the rhythm going to center ice a little late, and Bruins will fling it back. Can't chase it down in the Penguins' end, however. Not ruling out, but you don't think it was in the 5. And they get called off sides. Luke, there is still time. With everything that has gone on tonight, I fully believe that we can get a goal in the 5-hole before we hit triple zeros on the third period. All right. And current shot totals, by the way, 28-25 in favor of Pittsburgh. Faceoffs won are 31-13 in favor of the Penguins as well. So, damn, and we got another one at center ice just now. Yeah, we are now guaranteed a pizza with it being 5-5. You're right, because either way, even if this goes to the shootout, the final is going to be 6-5. So if you have pizza, mark it off on your cards. All right, let me just get to Luke's bingo on card number 11. And so I'm guessing pizza, broken stick, odd man rush, crowd hates the call, and original 6 mentioned. Congratulations, Luke. We have our second bingo of the night. May have taken us a little while to get there, but nevertheless, we did get there. Well, just to give you a little peek of what's happening over here, I have spent the past week and what were supposed to be my days off setting up for what is now a yearly tradition on this channel, the Super Bowl game stream. And I hope you all have a fun time with the game that I have picked out. It's one that I've been looking forward to. I hope you'll enjoy it. I don't know if we'll be able to get through the whole thing in one stream, but maybe it'll give me a reason to do another live stream. Okay, now here's the review of all the Boston goals for the night. Brandon Carlo's a 94-mile-per-hour shot. Yeah, definitely beat 91. Okay, I don't think there's any cause for deep hurting tonight because there's been a lot of excitement. Nothing much to be heard about. Okay, we haven't even gotten much in the way of fighting aside from that jawing that we had earlier near the bench. One of their skaters blew a tire meanwhile, so the Penguins have to turn around and wait. And apparently Canada was out in the quarterfinals. And Penguins lose it to an icing call. Ugh. All right, 12:34 to go now. All right, Crosby wins the faceoff. Another 1-1. And we'll clear it to the boards on the other side. They cannot control it, however, once they get it all the way down the ice, and it is quickly cleared by Bruins and company. And everyone slides into the ice, including Marchand and Letang. So they just separate everybody, and of course, Marchand had absolutely nothing to do with what was going on. He's just this guy, you know? You just took a closer look? All right. Well, if you have a definite answer, I welcome it. I'm sure Logan would definitely welcome it too if you happen to find for in the five hole. You can conclusively say mark it off. All right, let's check card number 21 and see if Logan's bingo will hold true. So let's find out where in the five hole is. And we got a rookie scores, offsides, and the puck drops. Yep, Logan has gotten himself a bingo. Congratulations, man. Third bingo of the night, and we have another icing or offsides. Whatever. Yeah, no matter what, Corn Man, we are guaranteed a pizza. This, even if it goes to shootout, final score will be 6-5, depending on who wins. Meanwhile, Frederick loses at Simon Says on the faceoff, which allows once again the Penguins to win. Yeah, well, the Packers fans were also the only people who played tonight. This is the problem with me not being able to pin the links anymore. I have to keep begging the mods to put it in just so that I can pin it later. And then I forget, like now. So YouTube, you're doing me all the favors. All of them. And I'm honestly really tempted, Corey, man, but I also know it's late at night and I'm old and my body can't handle that anymore, so it's just something that they have. Well, I can pin other people's messages. I can't pin my own messages. Like anything I try to do when I click on my own messages, it just does nothing. Which makes absolutely no sense, but I can pin anybody else's messages except my own. Horrid missed pass while Pittsburgh was trying to set up. They had to retreat back out to the red line and try flinging it in again on the near side. Doesn't quite work, however. All right, Angie. I do want to mention something at this time. Before the stream got started, I asked Monty if he wanted overtime. He said yes. So don't worry if it comes to that. He will come in here for the requisite humiliation. Halfway through the third period, still tied 5-5. Everybody's running out of energy, but we'll manage to somehow do one more thank you to our sponsor for the Thursday night Ass Hockey streams. This is the Home Deport with 200 locations across Canada, Mexico, and Central America, and now with the first United States location in Assumption, Illinois. They are the continent's leading hardware supplier. Just back and forth neutral zone battles right now. Another shot deflected into the stands. I don't know, Corey, man. It depends on how much you're willing to believe in it. I mean, I would hope that a quick internet search would solve the problem, but considering how Google has started to kind of suck recently for important ad searches, favoring advertisements over actual information, yeah, then that might get a little difficult. All right, under 10 minutes. Let's see if there's anything that I may have missed from the list. Breaking news overshadows the action. Not so much. Oh, we've definitely had some breakaways. So if you have that, mark it off on your whatchamacallit. Definitely what a save for that Swayman save on the two on nothing rush. We can officially mark off in the 5-hole. No goals have been under review. Not too many lost tempers tonight. No one was pulled. No AHL team name drop. No real pandering to the Americans, unless you count, you know, both the teams being American as panting to the Americans. All right. Announcers aren't quite bored and drunk because they've actually had a lot to look at. No one's really had to protect the goalie. No smell the glove. No tickle party. No go fight. Equipment issues. Yeah, I think we're caught up as far as all of the bingo is concerned. Exactly, True North. It is just as real as that. Oh yeah. The Gatto is oh my god, did this really die? It really died. Oh. Yeah, turned out my power cord wasn't plugged all the way in on my camera, and what happens when that happens? Yeah, camera dies. Woohoo! Alright, out to center ice again. Bruins have to recover. Do what they can to keep this from going to overtime. All right, down to 9 minutes. Penguins try to hold serve in the Bruins end. They cannot. Yep, now resuming. We have a nice little takeaway, however. And shot was stopped by Swayman, and we're going to get a hooking penalty on the way. And meanwhile, we got people getting punchy with each other, but quickly, McAvoy is getting the intense look from the ref right now. Okay, yeah, threw the dude's stick away in the course of that. So that set up McAvoy a bit. Crowd doesn't like the call. Yeah, a little bit, but that was more of a. It felt like more of a slap than a smell of glove. He wasn't really like rubbing his face in it. All right, 2-minute power play again for. And Sidney Crosby puts it in on the power play goal. Congratulations, folks. 6-5 now. We have pizza. Pittsburgh style. 8:41 to go. And one of the brave Pittsburgh fans who was in TD Garden before he gets all the beer dumped on his head is standing up to support his team. Yeah, we are a single goal away from double pizza. Yeah, Primanti style pizza. And it hit Lindholm and then bounced under Swayman through his 5-hole. So no matter what, we would have gotten that 5-hole. Yeah, crowd is definitely not happy. And some great efforts by the Penguins now to clear the zone. They might be. Oh, yeah, the crowd is definitely not supposed to say that on TV. So we would have marked that. even without the earlier fans saying fucking finally. Whoops, I did it again. Yeah, no point reviewing that. Meanwhile, another fling in from the blue line gets deflected wide. They attempt to clear along the boards and it just bounces over the line. It'll be dumped in by Carter. Yeah, all the booing for Sidney Crosby in this building. Rescued the blue line by the Bruins. Shot saved by Nedeljkovic. Quick clear at the center ice. Quickly interrupted by the Pens. Crosby in there to help negotiations in the corner. It has been set free, however, by the Pens and gently sent forward for Lindholm to retrieve. Now Carlos bounces it off the glass. Everybody kind of getting in the way. Gets knocked ahead by O'Connell, and that'll just be gloved up by Swayman. 6:55 now to go in the game, and we have a lead. You know, just because we hold ourselves to higher standards than most sports league, Luke, does not mean that our editorial, double checking counts as goal under review. Bonkers. Faceoff gets out to center ice, and then just as quickly, Penguins throw it over the board, so it'll be a faceoff at center ice. Whee! Oh, and Crosby only needs 11 more points to pass Ray Bourque on the all-time list. So, yeah, sorry, Boston. Holy crap, and a big jump by Smith off the face-off. Is able to enable a quick shot and save by Swayman. Does get kept in. Crosby will help. And he gets thrown in on Swayman. Save once again. Threatening from right near the goal line. Thrown at Swayman. Gets deflected into the middle. Taken up the ice by the Bruins. Pasternak trying to control it along the near side. Loses track. Loses his footing. Crowd wants a penalty. They will not get one. Rust going up on the forecheck while Boston regroups. Sent ahead from the red line. Pasternak throws it forward to that Coyle. He loses it as it gets flung the other way again. Poked away from number 55. Trying to find one person who can rescue it along the boards. That might be O'Connell if he had thrown towards a player and not just randomly in the middle. Achari lets that one go. Saved by Swayman. O'Connell gets the rebound. Is able to throw it out again. And that shot gets blocked by a player. Mark that off on your cards. And nice little offensive barrage. Whew. Now 5.5 to go. And damn. They cannot rescue it. The blue line gets tapped out again. A line change will save it from going too far and making Swayman. Oh no. Why do the Spurs have the lead over the Bucks? What the hell is going on here? I need information. What the hell is going on right now with the Bucks? And there's just a random stick just hidden behind the puck's net right now. Good send ahead by the Penguins to force the Bruins to once again traverse the entire length of the ice. And now we have a takeaway that once again gums up the works. They're trying to speed ahead once again. Then once again, it gets poked into the far corner. Delkovich has a pass go off of his stick and bounced out past the blue line, quickly thrown back in again. Pasternak recovers behind the goal line, tries a centering pass in. They cannot control. Out to center ice and floating away again. 4 minutes to go. And they try to catch them in a change. Instead, we just get simply icing. And now the Bucks have taken the lead back 111 to 110. Still, why is this game so close? Like the Spurs, if I remember the standings last time I looked at them, are kind of in the bottom half of the Western Conference. All right, another shot from the blue line gets deflected wide. They try to send around the boards to restructure again, but Bruins are not having it. They will continue the puck's journey back out to the neutral zone. Flung in again along the near boards. O'Connell goes in to try to provide a little forecheck. He's a bit late, but does provide a nice body shot. And they don't want to stop moving, so they're just willing to let the pucks pass them by in the neutral zone. And now Marchand has got it, and they're trying to create a forest of bodies to make it impossible for Nedeljkovic to see anything. They might have an opportunity up top, but that gets blocked away. And they will send it in to allow the shift change. When do we get the goalie pull? This will be a good opportunity when it gets dumped into the far corner. The near corner. But considering how speedy that the Penguins have been off of seemingly easy clears, and damn, we thought he saved it with his glove in, but they call it offsides. Once again, crowd is not happy about that. They wanted all the good things, but they're not getting them from the refs at this point. About 2.5 to go, and they're setting up for one last pitch to sell the drama before we hit triple zeros. All right, box score. Where are you? We need to check some numbers on this game. Shots are 35 to 27 in favor of Pittsburgh. They have one more faceoffs, 38 to 16. So unless things get really lopsided, I feel confident calling away team wins more faceoffs. Mark it off on your cards if you have it. And for right now, unless there's a barrage, I'm pretty comfortable calling more away shots. Let's see. Anything... We might have the goal. There's a very good chance we can get goaltender pulled in the last 2.5 minutes. I mean, the Bruins would rather get a point than nothing else. Maybe we can get another bingo on somebody else's card. Meanwhile, yep, True North's gotten double bingo. Knew we could do it. Don't worry. If we do end up going to overtime, I will bring in Monty, and he will get the appropriate amount of scorn from everybody involved. A goal and 2 assists on the night for Sidney Crosby. Yep, that sounds achingly familiar for Capitals fans. Oh, I'm still on the replays, True North. You're a bit ahead. Like I said, they're spending time to sell the drama. Oh, shoot. We're back in the action, and you're right. It is an empty net. Goaltender has been pulled. Wow, they're trying with this with a neutral zone face-off with everything that the Penguins have been able to do tonight and their speed? That is a bold, bold decision. All the extra bodies on the face-off somehow results in a win for Boston. Hits off the glass and it gets stuck on the net. Strange carom allows Boston to retain possession. And now they're able to hit the brakes. Extra attacker, do the passy around the world. Initial fling on the net gets trapped with 2:20 to go. And once again, Marchand is in there to make life miserable for everybody. Another face-off win. That was a save. They're trying to bring it in, and the centering pass doesn't get controlled. He had a wide open net. Still got the extra attacker with getting close to under 2 minutes to go. Trying to squeeze it in now, add to the pressure. Cycling it around. Marchand's shot gets blocked. However, they are able to skip it ahead into the neutral zone, buy themselves a little time to get some relief and a line change. Just as soon, however, Pastrnak has brought it back in the offensive zone. Penguins now have to get into the nasty business of clearing what with an extra body, overwhelming them. Now McAvoy brings it back up top. Lindholm to Pastrnak, sent back behind the net. They try to get the second attempt in and held the post and stopped. Is that Coyle? Oh. Meantime, we have a timeout called. Damn. We got an actual timeout. MKI, don't look for logic. I admit that I understand very little about the NBA and basketball, but I just assume it can happen any night. And yeah, there they go. They're taking the time out. Everybody gets a moment to inhale. All right, there's Marchand and McAvoy going over a couple of details. Pastrnak coming out of the huddle as well. They want all their big heavies on the ice for this one. All right. They're trying to whoop up the crowd with some Beastie Boys. Meanwhile, the Spurs have taken the lead back from the Bucks, 117 to 115. Off the face-off is a dribbling, spinning puck won by the Brewers. They have to go round and round the world. Big windup from the face-off circle gets blocked. Does get barely chunked ahead, but the Bruins are able to maintain possession. Sent through again and deflected out into the crowd. And there's Marchand getting in the way again in front of the goal. For McAvoy, off the face-off, they try to switch up the ice, but the pass gets mishandled, gives them too much time to react. They throw it in. The deflection cannot make it. Goes wide. They'll set up again. We are under a minute to go. Got all the time. One-timer gets deflected away. We are not done yet. We are not done yet. And they go across again. Nothing doing. Will get deflected out. And a chase to the corner. And who is it? Sidney Crosby. Getting in all the fight that he possibly can. Oh my goodness. Under 20 seconds to go. Bruins set up again. trying to find some room, nearly gets past the defender, and a roar comes up from the crowd, but just as quick it gets lost along the boards, and we will have an icing with 11.4 seconds to go. One last chance. Oh, wow. Here we are, folks. We got a big ending coming up for this game. Those face-offs and shots won by the away team are going to hold. And now we're just waiting to see whether we go to overtime. Initial face-off does not go. Won by the Penguins. They are going to try to fling it along the far boards, and they will get it done. Another, but nope. Icing again at 4.2 seconds. One more face-off. All right, Zach on the face-off. An immediate stop off the face-off. They're going to put the seconds back on there because that face-off technically didn't happen. All right, this is Coyle who's going to be in on the face-off for the Bruins. And now they stop because apparently we don't have the proper formation. And now we finally do. And they get off the face-off, is blocked and goes wide. And the Penguins win. All the diving in the world cannot get it in. McAvoy is frustrated. But folks, damn. We have reached the end of regulation, and it is Penguins 6, Bruins 5. Holy crap. And they're switching over immediately to Colorado versus Arizona NCAA basketball, but oh, wow. What a fun game that was. That was just a fun game on both sides all around. You cannot argue it. With the comebacks, all the scoring and everything. Yeah, we picked a good one to go. I don't think we managed to spot True North's family. It's cool. We got 3 bingo winners. And we're going to be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock for some ass talk, going over my end of the regular season wrap-ups for all 32 NFL teams, plus some other thoughts that I have in my mind. Nothing serious, though. Don't worry. At least nothing too serious anyway. But that's the end of another Stupid Sports show tonight. Thank you, everybody who dropped by to play bingo, say hi, whatever. I do appreciate y'all showing up. Take care of yourselves until next time. My name is Jim B. And good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.